So society is in complete disarray and common sense is at an all-time loss. So let's talk about some hot topics while trying on Fenty Lip Gloss. Let's discuss
Time can erase together on.
What's going on, y'all? This is Mr. Beasley, and you know I'm vicious. Fenty Lip Gloss, and I'm blowing kisses. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. I hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. So, I wanted to go ahead and do another Hot Topic beauty product mashup, and today we're going to be talking about Fenty Lip Gloss. And if you guys are new to my channel but not true to my channel, welcome to Beasley Says, where we sometimes talk about beauty, fashion, LGBT with a dash of T. Follow me, Beasley, I make you laugh for free. So I want to go ahead and talk about Fenty Beauty. But for you guys, I gotta say, Fenty Beauty is like one of my all-time favorite brands, and it was a huge pleasure to be able to work for the brand. And working for the brand, I did accumulate a huge lip gloss collection. I have a multitude of shades, and I'm bored. So I'm like, why not go ahead and discuss some hot topics and also showcase my Fenty lip gloss collection. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna showcase some glosses and then talk about a hot topic in between. So let's get into it, shall we? So the category is the shimmer collection. So if you guys don't know, Rihanna actually started her business with one gloss shade. It's called Fenty Glow, and it's this shade right here. I don't have the full size, but this is like one of like the mini TOAs that we used to give out for gifts for gratis, basically during events. But you guys, she started off with this one shade and she has expanded into a whole entire collection. When I started working for her, gloss made up about 80% of her sales, and that's a huge chunk of her sales because the gloss is on point. Let me show y'all what the Fenty Glow looks like actually. I'm gonna be trying on all these shades, but this is Fenty Glow. It's her most natural shade. And my lips are a little dry. I left them dry for the video. But yeah, that's Fenty Glow. Very natural. And then we got my favorite shade and my number one shade, Riri. No, it actually kind of matches my shirt a little bit. But it's like a pinky mauve shade. I love it because it makes your lips like a natural pink, especially if you're like my skin tone. This is what it looks like on. Let me get a little bit more. Alrighty. It's like that perfect natural bussy pink shade. And then we get into Champ Stamp, not Tramp Stamp, it's Champ Stamp. It's like a nice, beautiful champagne gold type of color. And it goes on kind of clear, just extra shimmery. And it looks like this. It looks like a clear gloss almost. But yeah, see if y'all can see. Super natural. And then we got Sweet Mouth. I'm not gonna try this on because it looks really similar to Tramp Stamp on the lips, but I will say it has a little bit more pink in it, and it is a perfect topper for a nude lip combo. We get into Hot Chocolate Fantasy. You guys, this is my number 3 favorite shade. Now, there's Hot Chocolate and Hot Chocolate Fantasy. The difference is Hot Chocolate Fantasy has pink glitter in it, versus like the regular hot chocolate has like kind of like a brown like gold glitter in it. And this is what it looks like on the lips. Y'all, I absolutely love this. Trust me, when it comes to lips, no matter what skin tone you are, brown is your best friend. But yeah, that's the shimmer category. These retail for $21 and they have a very nice peach vanilla scent. So for my first hot topic, I want to talk about Keke Palmer and SZA's movie called One of Them Days, produced by Issa Rae. And it was brought to my attention to go see this movie because my 2 twin cousins hit me up one night on the phone. They put me on a 3-way conversation and they were like, you need to talk about this movie. You need to go see this movie and discuss it because we do not like how this portrayed black women. This was a horrible representation for black women. And I looked at those two and I was just like, really? Coming from you two, Kevin Samuels kids? Love my twin cousins down, but growing up, they were the 2 most misogynistic men that I knew. So I gotta say, this was something alarming coming from those two. So I was like, let me go see it and see what's going on. And to be honest with you guys, my initial reaction to the movie was, I thought it was cute. SZA did a great job acting, I gotta say. She was very believable in her role. Honestly, she low-key was playing herself, like herself before the fame. Keke Palmer, she can sell a paper bag for $1,000 when it comes to her acting. Like, I love Keke Palmer as an actress. Like, I will watch anything that she's a part of. Now, me personally, out of a 10, I would give it about like a 6.5, 7-ish. It was good, but I am invested. If they do make a sequel, I actually would love to see a sequel of them them and maybe like their white female neighbor like going on a vacation, or like Keke Palmer and her I don't want to spoil the movie, but Keke Palmer and her future coworkers and SZA and her like artsy friends going on a vacation and running into shenanigans. I would definitely be here for a sequel of the movie. But I will say, back to my cousin's point, I kind of want to know where black cinema is headed, because this was the first like black movie, like black ass movie that I have seen in a very long time, and like on the silver screen. And it makes me think, like, why is it that we are only seen when it's like stereotypical stuff put on the screen? Like, why can't we ever have a movie of, let's say, like four black female friends navigating, like growing up in Beverly Hills, like going to high school in Beverly Hills and the shenanigans that go on with that? Like, why can't we see like a movie like starring like a Lori Harvey, Stacey Dash-esque type of characters like navigating life? Like, why can't we ever see like black opulence on the silver screen? Yeah, the movie was good, the writing was good, and the acting was good. I'm here for all of it when it comes to Issa Rae and her productions. But I just want to start seeing something a little bit different, because it just gave like scratching and surviving. Like, we got to do anything and everything to get this rent paid. And baby, I want to see black women with their rent paid and their hair laid and got money for days. Like, can we just switch it up just a little bit? I mean, that's just my opinion. Like, I get exactly where my cousins were coming from, and there needs to be a shift in black cinema. But overall, I like the film. It was cute. I give it a C for cute, and I am invested if they do make a sequel. And then we get into the cream category. So the difference between these glosses and the glosses I just showed you, these are more pigmented and they have no glitter in it. First shade is a shade that you can't get anymore by the name of Cupcake. It's like a nice, beautiful, like candy pink type of shade. And it looks like this on the lips. Ooh, that's sexy. Look at that. And then we have another limited edition shade. It's kind of like Cupcake, but a little bit more muted. This is called Candy Milk. It's like a nice, somewhat like in between, like a medium pink. And this is what it looks like on the lips. Very similar to the last one, honestly. Just not as bright. And then we got a limited edition shade that I was gifted for Christmas. This one is called Berry Brat. This is like a beautiful orchid purple. Like, it looks like a bright magenta on the screen, but like in person, it's more like a purpley pink. And this is what it looks like on. Y'all, I absolutely love this shade. I love the way it looks on me. Ooh, I like that. That looks really good. I'm surprised by how like fuchsia it turns on me, but I love it. Berry Brat. Then we have the Gloss Bomb Stick. This is like the only one that I have. This is actually the shade Riri, so it's the same shade as this one, just in the Gloss Bomb Stick form. The difference is it's more hydrating and more pigmented. This has vitamin E, kiwi oil, shea butter, and squalene, so it's gonna keep your lips hydrated way longer than the regular glosses. And this is what it looks like on. I love this. This is actually only the second time I've used this. Beautiful. But those are the cream glosses. These retail for $22 and the stick retails for $25. Get it so your lips can look alive. So my next hot topic is something that's absolutely not proper, which is the gay baiting from rappers like NLE Choppa. So you guys, I want to talk about the gay baiting from NLE Choppa and this up and coming rapper by the name of Playboy Max, who's like a rapper, yet streamer, whatever he is. But you guys, when it comes to these new wave of rappers, it's like, okay, they're on, the music is not really getting them far. So what do? They come to the gay community so they can get some recognition. Starting off with NLE Choppa. NLE Choppa has made a whole entire career off of gay baiting. Like, that is literally what he is known for now. Like I said in previous videos, you guys, like, I give everybody a try. I give everybody a chance. I really tried to like his music, and I just couldn't fucking do it. But one thing he did, he posed for Playgirl, and I was just like, Playgirl's still alive? But he posed for Playgirl 1 month ago, like a month ago or 2 months ago, and it didn't really make any noise. So starting off last week, at the top of the week, he decided to release more pics from that photo shoot showing his bare ass. So I don't know if I can put the pics on display, but all you see is little tiny booty cheeks for days, and he's wearing like some stockings with like a garter belt type of display. Like, I'm just like, like, we already know who you're targeting with these photos. Like, women are not into a man wearing a garter belt. And the thing is, a lot of gay men have not woken up to these men doing it. Like, if you're a quote-unquote straight man, for some reason you're put on a higher pedestal than a gay man within the gay community. Like, if you are straight and attractive, we hold you to a higher standard in the gay community versus our own people. And straight men that are smart enough to realize that go ahead and gay bait so they can get likes, clicks, views, and currency. And that literally has become NLE Choppa's whole career. And he even tried to gaslight and explain away the reason why he did this Playgirl photo shoot.
Booty to the booty hole. It is simply because I love my dick, balls, and my booty to the booty hole. Let me love my dick, balls, booty hole. I can't love my own dick, balls, booty hole. What's wrong with me loving my dick, balls, booty hole? I can't love my dick, balls, booty hole now. Chop, you can't love your dick, balls, booty hole without you being called now. Okay, this is the society we live in. Well, okay, with that being said, dick, ball, booty hole, I love you. And I'm gonna keep showing off my dick, ball, booty hole. Abs, muscles, dick, ball, booty hole. Left calf, right calf, dick, ball, booty hole. Right foot, left foot, dick, ball, booty hole. Y'all ain't never seen my booty hole before, but I love my booty hole. It's my booty hole. I take good shits. Ain't nothing ever been in it outside of that. God scraped me. He did.
My thing with you, NLE Choppa, is this. This may be working right now on the front end, but in the back end, when you have to pay back that advance and show people the return on your music, you're going to be at an absolute loss and you're going to be backed into a corner because, baby, like, you can tell that his team is literally, like, pressing him to do this because it's working for the moment. But a moment doesn't last a lifetime. Speaking of moments, do you want your career to be a moment or do you want your career to be a legacy? You need to get in the booth and put out quality. Then we get into Playboy Max, who I didn't know who he was until people started making videos about him on YouTube. But basically, he is a rapper. I think he has like one song with Fabio Foreign, which, y'all, what happened to Fabio Foreign? Like, he was like blowing up, and then bam, just disappeared. Child, maybe he didn't want to sell some ass. But anyways, he was brought to my attention when he had his booty cheeks on display. Like, he was like filming a segment with a friend, and I think a friend like slapped his bare ass. And not only that, there's like a compilation of him like showing his ass, slapping ass, and talking about his ass.
Whoa. Y'all viral on gay Twitter gang. You want to get on there? No. And help grow your viewership? They might make you do it.
So you know how? I used to be super gay. My chat was super gay. Now we just be chilling and be making jokes and be funny. And obviously I be tooting that shit up some. Yo, I did not mean for that shit.
Word to you. Oh,
Yo, he would do, every time some gay shit would happen, Max would do this smile. Every time some gay shit would happen, he would do this little like grin, like the grin of, oh, I kind of like that of a, oh, but he's like kind of like, oh shit, yeah, no, that was gay, but like he kind of liked it.
I be twerking naturally. Yo, no gay shit, bro. Sometimes I just jiggle my ass, bro. It's natural, bro. I just be doing that shit, no bullshit. So I gotta move the camera because y'all niggas gonna have some weird clips of me, dog. Can't do that. No.
Like I said earlier, the easiest way to get put on is to grift off the gay community. Like, basically cater to the gay community because we're an underserved market, and that's how you get your likes, your clicks, your views, and that's how you get your Pride Parade package. You know, you get a bag for performing at Pride Parades, you name it. Like, the gays will take any, like, cute straight man in. And honestly, it's feeding into the fantasy. It's feeding into the biggest fantasy of a gay person, which is turning out a straight person, turning out a fine straight person. So, like I said, this will work in the front end, but Playboy Max, you gotta think about the back end and not just your back end. Then we get into the heat category. So these are her lip gloss lip plumpers, and they have a plumping complex because it has ginger root and also pepper. So it's gonna give your lips like a nice, like little bit of a tingle with a little bit of heat. Starting off, this is her first shade, Fenty Glow, just in the heat formula. So it's her most natural shade. Almost looks like a clear gloss on me. But yeah, looks just like this. Takes about 10 seconds for it to start heating up. And then we got Fussy Heat, which I'm not gonna put on because it looks super close to Fenty Glow Heat, but it's like a nice natural pink. And then we got Hot Cherry, which is my number 2 all-time favorite Fenty lip gloss shade. People are afraid of this because it looks red, but really it turns your lips into like a brighter pink. And this is Hot Cherry on the lips. Ooh, I love this. This is my favorite heat lip gloss. And then we get into another limited edition shade called Pretty Hot. I got this for Christmas as well. This is one of the few of the heat lip glosses that has shimmer in it, along with this other shade called Lemon Lava, which is like a glittery yellow shade. Y'all, I absolutely love this, and since it's limited edition, I'm probably not gonna use this one a lot, but this is what it looks like. I love it on the lips. It kind of looks like a toned down version of Hot Cherry, but this is beautiful, you guys. That was the Fenty Heat Lip Glosses, the best lip plumpers in the mix, and they also retail for $26. So my next hot topic is Bruno Mars allegedly being in debt to MGM and also collaborating with Sexy Red when they made a song called Fat, Juicy, and Wet. Fat, Juicy, and Wet. So you guys, this was actually brought to my attention like probably 4 months ago because I have a cousin who actually moved to Vegas not too long ago. And he actually went to like see Bruno Mars in concert, but not only was it in concert, actually I think they were at a bar in MGM and he actually sat in Bruno Mars' section. Now this is all alleged, even though Bruno Mars dispelled the rumors that he owes about $50 million in gambling debt to MGM. My cousin actually sat in Bruno Mars' section and he got information from one of his colleagues. You know, people can be in your camp and be all the way messy. But y'all, I hate to say it, but there is some truth to him being in debt to MGM right now. If you guys don't know, he has a residency with MGM, but he also racked up a lot of debt gambling during that residency. Therefore, MGM has him by the balls, you guys. Now, even though both parties came out and basically dispelled the rumors, I think they just wanted to keep it on the hush-hush to not embarrass Bruno Mars, but if you guys don't know Bruno Mars allegedly, well, not even allegedly, but he has a history with the powder. And he has a history with being like a hedonist and overindulging in certain activities. And I hate to say all this because he's a phenomenal artist and I love almost every single song that he has put out, but when it comes to him collaborating with Sexy Red, it kind of led to those rumors that he's in debt. Now, y'all may downplay Sexy Red, but Sexy Red, whether we like it or not, is the newest, hottest thing on the block. Like, anything with Sexy Red trends. And one thing that a lot of these artists that are on a pedestal but are kind of like falling off a little bit, they're going to attach their name to anything that trends. Now, Bruno Mars in the public, in music, is not falling off. But when it comes to being in debt to a whole entire casino, that is another term, another version of falling off. And therefore that led him to go collaborate with Sexy Red, and that definitely got both of their names out. It was a mutually beneficial situation because Bruno Mars is gonna trend for collaborating with somebody that nobody ever thought he would collaborate with. And then Sexy Red is gonna get a huge rub off of Bruno Mars, who is like a solidified artist. Like, she was already co-signed by Drake, but Bruno Mars, in another way, kind of like legitimized Sexy Red. And there was another step further taken to legitimize Sexy Red by having Lady Gaga in the music video and also Rose from Blackpink in the music video. And it got me thinking, like, is Sexy Red the new go-to girl whenever you want to, like, get a hit out there? It's crazy. Sexy Red is the new hit maker. Y'all listen to the song Fat, Juicy, and Wet, and I'm just like, are we really doing this? But y'all, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars had a song that came out, and to me, it flopped. Like, I didn't even listen to it, you guys. And that's crazy coming from me because I love both artists, but I listened to the Sexy Red song before I listened to the Lady Gaga collab. So Bruno was definitely on to something. And therefore, that's going to lead to them getting a ton of streams, possibly some Grammy nominees, like you name it. So therefore, it was a mutually beneficial situation. And therefore, those streams are going to lead to him getting out of that alleged debt. So trying on all that gloss really dried my lips to hell, but the plush pudding is going to revive them and make them excel. So if you guys don't know what this is an intensive lip treatment lip mask. Honestly and truthfully, you guys, I wear this as a lip balm. So what it's going to do is going to deeply penetrate and condition and moisture your lips. Y'all, the ingredients in these are Barbados cherry, jojoba oil, vitamin E, and pomegranate extract. And I love this. You just twist it up at the bottom and then it comes out on top like this. You just swipe, you just put it on like this. My lips automatically feel better. I also have it in this limited edition version. This is actually like from Holiday. This is the salted caramel version. It's actually not even sold out, you guys. This one's actually on sale for $18. These normally retail for $24. This is also a limited edition one. This is the one that came with the cinnamon body butter. So this is like the cinnamon shade. But yeah, they're regular $24, but this one's on sale for $18. Get it and your lips will definitely become a fiend. One thing I never thought I would see go to hell is the relationship between Barack Obama and Michelle. So you guys, it is being alleged that Barack Obama and Michelle Obama are headed towards a divorce. Now, me personally, Michelle Obama is my favorite politician, and quote unquote, she's not a politician. But I will say, you guys, I never thought I would see the day that there would be some rumblings on display when it comes to Barack and Michelle. Now, y'all, when I first heard the rumors, I didn't want to believe it. I just brushed it off and went on about my day. But then I saw something on display. A month ago, it was Michelle Obama's birthday, and Obama posted this picture of her right here, wishing her a happy birthday. And when I saw that, you guys, I was just like, out of all of the beautiful, glamorous pics of Michelle Obama, you picked that one? Now, if you guys don't know, around the way, it is also being alleged that Barack Obama is having an affair with Jennifer Aniston. And I was just like, how random. Like, I didn't believe that either. But then I saw clips of like Jennifer Aniston in like different interviews talking about Barack Obama, and she just gave guilty.
This is a magazine that came out a couple of weeks ago. In fact, said the truth about Jen and Barack.
That was of all the calls you get from your publicist where you're just like, oh no, what's it going to be? Or the email saying, you know, some cheesy tabloid is going to make up a story, and then it's that.
Yeah. Does your
I was not
publicist
mad
ever
at
go
it.
like, is there any truth to this? Or is it...
No, that is absolutely untrue.
Well, I know it's not true.
Yeah.
I just don't know if everybody knows.
Well, it is untrue.
Some people, it is untrue. So the truth about Jen and Barack is that there is no truth.
There is
it
no
is
truth.
untrue. You know Barack Obama.
I've met him once.
Met him once.
I know Michelle more than him.
What is there a truth about you and Michelle that we should know?
That is not true.
And then a few weeks ago, it was, I believe, John F. Kennedy's funeral, and Barack Obama showed up by himself. Now, me personally, I really feel like Michelle Obama is just kind of like through with this political bullshit. I think that when she got out the White House, she was like, oh, thank God I can be myself again. And I don't really blame her, because who the fuck wants to be around people that you don't really give a fuck about and don't want to like save face for? Like Donald Trump was there, for example. Why would I want to be around these people that I don't fucking like? Especially with the fact that she was also supposed to go to Donald Trump's inauguration. She doesn't like Trump. She don't fuck with Trump. Why the fuck would she want to go see him be inaugurated? But I always say, when there is smoke, there is fire. Her not being there, it kind of just gave a little bit of, I don't want to say they're headed towards a divorce, but something is going on. It just goes to show that like no marriage is perfect. I mean, even Michelle admitted that about like 10 years into their relationship or into their marriage that she did not like Barack. Like she couldn't stand him. It's just sad because for a lot of black people, Barack and Michelle were definitely couple goals, especially with the fact that he was president. But it just goes to show that nobody is couple goals. You got to be your own goal. Coupled with the fact that low key, this whole entire marriage may have been a political sham, because when you look back on Barack Obama's dating history, Michelle was the first black woman that he dated. Before they even got married, he was gonna marry a whole nother woman who was not black. I think she was like either Hispanic or like Asian or something like that, but she wasn't black. I truly feel like the people that were grooming him were like, okay, you're gonna be running for president one day. The path of least resistance for you as a biracial black man is to marry a black woman and have black kids. That way you can go ahead and get the black vote in your pocket and it'll be an instant layup, an easy layup. And it definitely was an easy layup for Barack Obama.
You're a coon. You're a nigger. Running for president of the United States?
Because we gotta keep it real. Had Barack Obama gotten married to somebody who wasn't black, how many black women would have went out and voted for him? Y'all, the whole situation is sad. Like I said, I don't want to put divorce on them. I don't want to claim they're going through a divorce, but something is definitely going on. So another Fenty product that will hydrate your lips is the lip oils that will make your lips slick. So you guys, I absolutely love her lip oils. This is actually a part of her Fenty skin line. So these are going to strengthen the moisture barrier of your lips and keep them hydrated all throughout the day. The first one I'm gonna put on is the first one she launched, which is the Cherry Treat Lip Oil. So this has Barbados cherry in it. It looks red, but it goes on clear. Then we have the Kalahari Melon one, which smells absolutely amazing. Ooh, I love the way this smells, you guys. These also have jojoba seed and rose hip oil to like nourish and condition the lips. And the next lip oil she has, which is limited edition, but you can still get it while supplies last on her website. This is the Gloss Bomb Oil, which is a cross between the lip oils and the Gloss Bomb. The main difference is the glitter in it is actually hyaluronic acid beads. This is the shade Frosted Buns. And I love the way this looks. Ooh, and I love the way it smells. This one literally smells like an orange creamsicle, you guys. But yeah, those are her lip oils. These retail for $24 and the Gloss Bomb lip oil retails for $26. So my last hot topic, I want to talk about Dank Demoss, who is an up-and-coming female rapper who is suing Lyft for being fat. So if you guys haven't seen it, it's been talked about everywhere. This video is going viral of Miss Dank Demoss confronting a Lyft driver because he wouldn't let her in his car due to her possibly ruining his suspension.
Have you been in cars that size before? Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, it's better.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL experience.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough.
I keep the money and flip it and make time food.
Dank Demoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like a Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car, or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
Now, if you guys don't know who she is, she's actually been on TV before. She was on a reality show called Deb's House. Deb Atney, who was Waka Flocka's mom, and she used to also manage Nicki Minaj. I think Deb's House was like a competition show for female rappers to showcase who they are and get signed to Deb Atney, basically. Sidebar, you guys, I love me some Deb Atney. Being a Trump supporter aside, I think Deb Atney is great, but boy, is that lady scary. Like, she scares me through the screen. But y'all, when she was on that show, Deb Atney actually sent her home for being too fat.
I'm sending you home because I need you to work on you. Even when you're up there performing, I still hear you trying to catch your breath. Do you hear me?
I actually think Dank is a very, very good artist, but I need Dank to work on Dank. This is for her own good. Not only just being a successful artist, but to be able to live. And you gotta get it together. Her health, that's bigger than anything else.
Now, y'all, before I go all the way in with her, I have a tiny, tiny dash of sympathy for her because I know what it's like to be fat. Like, I know what it's like to be a porky pal. Like, hell, even this past Christmas, I got fat shamed. Like, me? fat shamed on Christmas. Mind you guys, now this is off topic, but I'm going through like a little bulk so I can cut. I actually start cutting pretty soon. But during Christmas, yeah, I was bigger than usual because I'm bulking up. But I literally tried on this tracksuit that my mom got me, which was a size extra large. And she was like, I think you need a bigger size. And I was like, no, I don't need a bigger size. This fits fine. So I looked in the mirror and I turned around. And when I tell you, my mom looked me in the eye and she called me a fat bitch. Me. She called me a fat bitch, you guys. So it's like I'm even being fat shamed in my adulthood. Like I was fat shamed in middle school. That's when I was overweight. And then now that has trickled on to the adulthood. So I know what it's like to be fat. You feel like you're the scum of the earth. You feel like a piece of shit, basically. Like when you are overweight and not seen as attractive or desirable, you do feel like a piece of shit and you feel like the world is against you. However, we're in a day and age of participation trophies, and we're in a day and age of coddling, and everything is an ism. And therefore, you being fat does not give you the leeway to be accommodated by everything, because everything is now seen as an already accommodates people by offering XL. That way, so that people that are bigger in stature and size can actually fit into an XL vehicle. So my thing with Dank Demoss is like, girl, you knew you were gonna go viral for this. Like you knew you had a lawsuit on your hands, especially in the day and age where everybody is broke. The easiest way to come up on some money is to sue somebody, and especially if it's a situation that you can manipulate and blast to the public. Y'all, in that video, you saw how tiny that man's sedan is, coupled with the fact that when you drive Lyft and Uber, you do that because you need the money. You do it because you need the money. So, no ma'am, you're not about to get in my car and fuck up my suspension and ruin my transmission. No fucking way. And coupled with the fact that she tried to fit into that car, but she also filmed a music video of her sitting in the trunk of a SUV. She could barely fit in the trunk of that SUV. So how do y'all expect her to fit into a small, tiny car? I feel like the Lyft driver needs to sue too, because baby, he lost his job. He got fired from Lyft. I mean, he could probably go hop on over to Uber, but baby, he needs to get his coin too. How she would have got her big ass in that car and fucked up his transmission and his suspension, who would have paid for that? Not Lyft and not him. You would have fucked his car up and you would have fucked his finances up, girl. So therefore, you're wrong. You're dead ass wrong. And then y'all, when it comes to being fat, you gotta be honest with yourself. Now, some people are naturally like overweight and fat. Some people look good while being fat, like Fat Joe, for example. Like people that are naturally fat just look good as fat. But I will say there's a slippery slope to where it's like, okay, my health needs to take the main display. Like my health needs to be taken seriously. Because when I saw that video of her literally rapping and tumbling over like flubber, I was just like, girl, you're losing breath while breathing. you need to. If you are losing breath while breathing, then you need to go ahead and just reassess how you're going to get this weight off so you can live a longer life. But yeah, y'all, those are my views and those are my Fenty lip glosses. You know, I had to showcase my favorite products from Rihanna, you know, the queen of capitalism. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these hot topics. Those are my views. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna come back at you guys with some more content.